Hey guys, Pulse 38 here. I want to talk to you today. I just come from uptown. I'm here in Ohio. It's a little chilly out, spitting snow and high 20s, low 30s. Not going to get no warmer next few days. And I go to the bank and I see these people getting out of their cars, and they may live in town. I don't know. Just got me thinking. These people get out of their cars and they're just they're in high heels, and I even seen a kid in shorts and flip flops. It's cold out. If this kid lived 4 miles out of town in his shorts and flip flops and broke down, he'd had to be out in it or just freeze. I guess I don't know what people think, but anyways, I'm an over-the-road truck driver. I've been in all 48 states and some of the worst winter driving conditions imaginable. I've been doing it all my life. I'm 52 years old. I've been stuck out on I-80 in Wyoming for 26, 27 hours, stuck on the interstate. I've been stuck on I-65 in Indiana, same thing, bad winter weather, somebody spins out, road starts blowing over, you're shut down for an hour and a half in this big line of traffic. Now all of a sudden they want to try to get things moving and people run out of gas. You're traveling, especially during the holidays. It's bad out. Keep your tank above half a tank. Make sure you got enough gas in that thing that when you have to sit there, it's not going to run out on you. You got your family with you, for crying out loud. You're all prepared. You got your gun on your side. You got your bug out bag in the back. But you didn't prep your car. Prep your car, people. Come on. I've been out in Wyoming, and the National Guard had to bring people coffee and donuts. Coffee and donuts aren't going to keep you alive. I've seen them abandon their cars and start walking, which is the stupidest thing I think you can do. Have nothing to drink, come up and want you to give them water. And if I have extra, I'm going to give it to you, but I'm not going to give you everything I got and then me not have nothing. Okay? Obviously, I'm in a truck. I have a lot of fuel, and I can sit there and idle it up and just sit there days on end and watch everything go by and stay nice and warm. But you're in a car, you can't do that. What are some of the things you need to put in that car? Get you a little box, Rubbermaid, I don't know, milk crate, whatever you want to get. Put it in the trunk, and if you're in an SUV, throw it clear in the back. What's some things you want to throw in that? You're traveling back and forth to work. You work in an office, or you work in a factory. Either way, if you got the uniforms they give you, they're them blue, just wind blows right through them. You freeze to death trying to walk. What's some things you need to throw in your car that you can survive 20 hours on the side of the road in a big long traffic jam? You spin off, you go down the ditch, and it's blown, it's nighttime. Nobody sees you down the ditch. What are some of the things you need? You definitely need to pack some warm clothes. Some coveralls, Carhartt warm coats, something. Wool socks. Take your shoes off and throw wool socks on. Snow boots, in case you do have to get out. If you're sitting in that traffic jam, you're going to have to get out. You've been running through snow for miles now. Whole front of your car is caked up with snow and ice, and now you're sitting there idling. That motor's not getting no air. I've seen so many cars overheat and just, there it goes. It's dead. Overheated. And there they sit, knocking on your door. Hey, I'm a dumbass. Get some clothes. You may have to get out and knock the stuff off the front of that grill. Make sure it's getting there. Watch your temperature. If you got to shut it off for a while, restart it. But watch it. Make sure you have clothes. Clothes. Make sure you have something to put on your feet besides flip-flop, Mr. Guy going to the bank. That's ridiculous. And I'm sure he might have just lived in town and called Daddy and he'd probably come and rescue him. But, sleeping bag. Big down quilts. Something that you can just stick your body down in and warm up. You'd be so much happier. Water. If you want to store water in your car, don't get it no more than about 3/4 full, because when it freezes, at least it's got room to expand. It's not going to bust all over the place. And you can warm that water back up in your car, going back down the road. And if it breaks down, it's frozen, you can put it up next to your body, not directly against your body. Get a candle, you can thaw this water out enough that you're going to survive and have something to drink. Food. Personally, I'd throw MREs in there. My wife has a bag made up. She only runs 32 miles to work, but she has a bag made up with MREs in it. And the reason MREs is if you're really, really cold, they got hot meals in them. They got that hot pack. You pour a little bit of water in, throw the food in there, and you're sitting there freezing. There's nothing better than to eat something warm or drink something warm. Well, you got it. Even if you throw protein bars in there. But remember, you might be in there about 20 hours. You know, you got to think long term and hope it's short term. Candles. You can get these emergency candles. You can go out and get these. They're little bitty guys. You know, in this one there's 4 candles in this pack, and it would help you. It'd put off some heat. I mean, it would save you. Throw enough heat in there, it'd probably keep you alive. But they're small. I like what's called plumber's candles. Plumber's candles burn a lot longer. I ain't saying they burn forever, but they burn a lot longer than emergency candles. You can go to any, we have an old hardware store in town. Still has the old wood floors in it. And you can go in there and buy them things all day long. You know, we bought a case of them. We got plumber's candles up the wazoo. Go get you an alcohol heater. If you don't know what an alcohol heater is, it's simple. It does not cost you that much, and I'm telling you, it's something that's going to save your life. Go to Lowe's, Home Depot, wherever you want to go. Get an old paint can. You can buy these things for, I think I paid $2.50 for this thing. Buy one, buy a couple. Duct tape your lighter to it. I fold over the end of the duct tape so it's easy to peel off. Your hands are cold. You don't want to be sitting there trying to peel that duct tape off. Put a lighter on there. It's better to have 2 lighters. 2's one, 1's none. Go to the dollar store. Get you some toilet paper. You can get like 4 to 6 rolls for a couple bucks. It's nothing you want to use, but it'd be great for this. You don't want to get the single ply, the real thick that you hit somebody in the head, you knock them out because the alcohol doesn't absorb through it real good, and that's what you're doing is you're creating a wick. So you want to kind of get the fluffy, cheap toilet paper. Get you a bottle of alcohol, 70%, not 50, not 91. 91 burns way too fast. 50 don't hardly burn at all, has too much water in it. 70, I've burned all 3 of these. 70% is the one. It'll go. You'll get the longest, best heat out of it. Pour it in there. Crack that bottle of alcohol in it, pour it in here real slow, and pour it all around, and get it back in here, all the way back in. It'll hold pretty much that whole bottle of 89-cent alcohol. Let it soak in for a while. Now, I'm talking 5-10 minutes. Peel your lighter off. Light it. Throw it down. From about right here down, this isn't even going to be hot. You can hold this thing while it burns for an hour, hour and a half. It's going to burn. You can sit there and hold it. You set it on your console, and this thing is going to warm your car up. Personally, I would let it burn 15, then all you got to do is put the lid back on. It's going to go out, and I'd wait 15, 20 minutes. I wouldn't wait till I'm so cold my teeth are chattering because it takes too long to warm up at that point. But light it for 15, turn it off 15. Light it for 15, turn it off 15. Get 4 or 5 rolls and 4 or 5 bottles. If you did that, you're going to stay warm all night with these things. They're the cat's meow. Old truckers, where this idea comes from, old truckers was part of their survival gear when they was running up through the Northwest and up to Alaska because they wouldn't run into nobody. And their truck breaks down, they would take coffee cans, throw toilet paper in. They used white gas, which is Coleman, and they'd fill in things up and they burn. It burns the fumes off. I tell the wife if you ever get in that situation to crack your window a little bit. You want air. You don't want to take the oxygen out of your area because you're going to get really tired really fast and go to sleep and you just don't wake up. Get a tarp. Go get a 4x8 tarp. It could be the little cheapy $2, $3 ones. Take you some clothespins. And if it's just you or you and your spouse, you and one of your kids, whoever, 2 people in the car, and if there's even 4, just go farther back. But take this tarp, open it up, put it behind you, behind the front seat, and clip it onto the seat belt. Now all you're warming up is that front area. You don't want to warm up the back area. You don't have to warm up that back area. Warm that front area up. You got warm clothes on. You have your sleeping bag, your big quilt, emergency blanket. Put a big quilt around. Amazing how warm that is. You have water to drink. You have food, hot food, MRE, hot food. You have your candles. to light, and you want to light that candle before you light that one, because at least you're getting some light in there, you know. You want your alcohol heater, your little quart with your toilet paper and your 70% alcohol. You want your tarp with your little clippers. Make sure you get a flashlight. Most of all, make sure your car's half a tank. If you're sitting on the interstate, you're probably going to be all right. That thing dies, it overheats, you run out of gas. At least you got your other things to stay alive. Jumper cables are one of them jumper boxes you can get. I'm sure they're called something else. They're $50 to $70, you know, maybe $100. Plug them into your wall at home, and then when it's fully charged, take it out and you can jump. You can charge your phone off of it. You can do all kinds of things off of it. But make sure you have these things in your car, and when you do break down, you slide off into the ditch in the middle of the night, your second shift, you're coming home, you slide off into the ditch. Blizzard going on, people drive by, if they can drive by, they don't know you're down in there. There you are. Got your warm clothes, got your sleeping bag, got your MREs, got your little heater going. All you need is a TV and a Sunday, you can watch football and enjoy the day. But prep your car. You prep your home, you throw your bug out bag in your car, but prep that car for winter. Prep that car for summer. No different. Always make sure you got water in the summer. We took a bike trip a couple years ago, went out through Montana and Wyoming and Colorado, and we got in so many areas we had absolutely no cell phone service. Once we got out there, it was the summer of the drought. Once we got out there, we had days anywhere from 100 to 104 every day, sunshine and not a cloud in the sky. And what would have happened? One of them bikes would have broke down, and as your buddy's going to get you help, there you are. How much water you got on your bike? You can't carry a whole lot. What do you have on that bike that you're going to survive? Well, that's a whole other video. But right now, get your little box out, get you some kind of a bag, Piggly Wiggly bag, I don't care what it is. Get your preps in it, throw it in your car, forget about it, and hope you never need it. Be careful, happy holidays. Actually, it's Merry Christmas, and we'll see you later.